Tim is currently off camera because he doesn't want to be on camera. Let's kick off the Q&A. Hit me.
What do you think is your biggest fear?
I think drowning's a big one, but also for a long time I had a fear that I wasn't going to make anything of myself, which is really deep, but I genuinely am a little bit scared of not being anything and not amounting to anything in my life.
Do you ever struggle with not having a clear-cut identity? When people ask, where are you from, what do you say?
When I first meet people, everyone obviously asks, particularly in Australia, where my accent is from, and I think that has made me really question the whole my identity kind of thing, because I can't say I'm Chinese, even though I consider that to be my home. I can't really say that I'm British. My accent and my nationality is a big part of who I am, but I don't know what exactly those are as clear-cut as they should be. So when people ask, depending on the amount of time I have with that person, I'll either just give them I'm from the UK, or if I have more time, then I will try and do the very abridged version of grew up in China, lived in England for a bit, now I'm here, that whole thing. But yeah, it really makes me question what I consider to be my own identity, and I think I'm still trying to work that one out.
What does the film course you're doing involve, and what part of the industry do you ultimately want to work in?
The course I'm doing at my uni is Bachelor of Arts Screen Production. So it's basically 3 years. It's pretty much all-encompassing. You learn everything from the industry, and then by the third year you kind of start specialising into something. I want to direct, but I've fallen in love with first ADing, which is first assistant directing. Basically that's the person who keeps everyone on schedule. They write call sheets. They basically are in charge of how the set runs. I just love the organisation of it all. So I think as much as I want to direct, I think I'll end up becoming a first AD.
Do you want the same sort of lifestyle as an adult that you had as a kid? Moving between countries and cultures, and, if you have kids, schools?
I don't know. I think that I'll continue to travel, whether or not that will be to move different houses or just to go for holidays if I can. I think I'll end up settling down in one spot, and then if I can afford it, going on holidays, purely because I don't think I will be able to keep moving around. As in my last video, I really like the idea of having roots and a centered place, but where I end up, I have no idea. I want a family that travels or enjoys that aspect of traveling. Yeah, the idea of travel is lovely. I just don't know whether or not I'm going to move around in terms of houses.
Who are your all-time or current favourite musical artists?
A list of my absolute favourites are Oh Wonder, Lord, Hosier, Stromae, and I think that's it. They're the ones I will listen to religiously.
What parts of a person do you prioritise getting to know if you have a short period of time getting to know them?
When I'm getting to know someone, I kind of want to know who they are at their core, and that's really hard to ask of someone when you know them for such a short time. But I'm not a big fan of the superficial kind of surfacey stuff when getting to know people. I want to know who they are, what makes them tick. I'll prioritise trying to become close enough with them that you can start talking about things that really matter.
Has being part of film school changed the way you record/edit videos? ?
Yes, I think. I understand lighting a little bit more. It may not look like it because I'm in my room and it's a bit dark, but I feel like I understand lighting a bit more. I think it's just made me a little bit smarter with my choices. My editing's a lot cleaner, I found. I think over the last year my editing's a lot smoother. Not really how I make them. I think I try and create a bit more of a story now when I'm making things that are more narrative based. But in terms of my YouTube videos, I think I've always had my own definitive style when I do this sort of stuff, and I've kind of stuck to that, but it's just been streamlined via the techniques we're learning at school.
What is a quote that you live by?
What will be, will be. I don't know if it's a quote or if it's just a saying, but what will be is my favourite thing, I think, purely because it's exactly what it says. What will happen, and you just gotta go along with it and make sure that you're doing the right choices for you. Is that it? That's it. Wow. Okay. Brilliant. Do you have any questions?
Me?
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So in 5 years, I'll be 24. In 5 years' time, I'd like to be working heavily, freelancing on set, and just kind of working on set properly. I'd like to be making more, as in just venturing on my own projects. I'd still be with this one. That'd be nice. That'd be decent. Would that be alright? I would like to see myself just being happy whatever I'm doing, wherever that is. I'd like that be the ultimate goal, just being happy. Come, Tim, say hi to the camera,
No.
please. Tim has dark hair now. For a job. Oh gosh. Rightio. Thank you for asking the questions. I leave for China on Monday. Saying goodbye to this one in 7 weeks. You sad?
Yeah.
You don't look sad. He said yeah with a massive grin on his face. Thank you for sending in the questions. I will see you very soon. That has been VENATIN for today. I'm just gonna continue with this one. Bye.